Alright, here we go. I'm going to try to strip this down a little bit in front of the camera, this carburetor. What I do is I get a lot of rags and I clean out the outside by spraying it down onto it and absorbing all the extra liquid onto this, on the paper. You want to get the outside nice and clean because, you know, you don't want any of the stuff to get into the carburetor when you're working on it. And plus you clean it as you go along too, but here we go. All you need really is some screwdrivers, medium size, this, and a small one. Alright, I'm going to take apart where the fuel line connects here first. See that? Here we go. This is just a strip down, then I'll do the rebuild. Alright? You want to clean all these parts off part by part. This is sort of like a pre-bowl. This kind of filters a little bit of the water before it gets into the main chamber in there. It has like a little screen up here. See right there? See that little screen? I'm going to get that out. Here, flew away. There. And I use a tray like this so I don't lose any of the parts. Keep everything on the tray. There's that, this. Try sometimes to keep it in order. This is the bowl right here, where the fuel stays, where the fuel reservoir is. Open that up. Just take the screws out. Go, and there's the reservoir. And there's the float. That's the float. That's the needle that stops the fuel. See it? Bing, pings up there. Alright, that's there. This won't come out until I get that out. See if I can pull that out easily. Maybe I can. You might need a pair of pliers too. Here we go. Sorry for not saying that, but the pin that holds it together is right there. You push it in there, you grab it with something, pull it right out, or you can pull it from the other side. This isn't the right way to really do it. You should get something thin to push it through. Here's the float, and needle just simply connects to that little slot in there. Okay? That's a part, and that's goes there. Alright, here are the jets. Alright, that's the main jet. This is a 24 carb from the 200. Should be like a 14 or something, I'm not sure. I'll look at it later. Here's the middle jet. I don't know all the names perfectly, but and now this is where you need the small one. That's the idle jet. That's the 3 jets right there. And falls right out. Right, that main part is taken apart. Now you have, this is the choke. It's one piece. Not much to it. It comes out. This is where the string pulls the choke when you pull the choke on the bike. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I hope I'm somewhere on the camera. That's the choke. That's all it is. And that's the throttle. Opens up the throttle body. It's quite simple too. Just 2 screws here. One, 2, and that's out. That's it right there. Consists of these 2 screws this rod, this is the actual throttle. It's actually what slides through and closes controls the air and the spring. Quite simple, easy to take apart. Pull the spring out. See? This slides up and out. And this pops right through here, and then there's a rubber piece in here. It's really cake. And then you have the last part. Well, actually 2 more parts. This is the throttle control. All it really does is press against this little area here. See this little angle here? Controls how far back and forth it goes when it stops. Very easy. And you have the fuel mix screw here. And that comes right out. And now it's all apart. That's it. Now what you do is you spray down all the holes of where the jets were. You spray everything out, clean it well. Clean it out through here. Everywhere where water, basically fuel goes through the choke. Clean it all up, and then you've got the base cleaned. And then you just spray through the nozzle jets and through here with cleaner. And if you can, get an air gun and blow air through these holes. Press it up against the hole, and you'll blast it clean. And the same thing with all these small jets. It's only 3. And then just clean all these parts individually. It's not that tough. Okay? I'm going to clean it just the way I said, and then I'll put it back together.